Hey guys, so today we're coming in with a pretty fucking banger story, in my opinion. I'm actually like looking forward to telling this one. I didn't put any thought into what I'm like, how I'm like talk about it or anything, but I'm just gonna talk about it. Sorry I haven't been uploading the past few days. I got 2 new subs. Shout out to you guys. My channel's slowly getting a little bit bigger. If you guys like seeing this shit, leave the likes. I've been seeing some likes being left. I've been seeing some more small little increase in view rises. So let's fucking get that. But today, the story is about robbing someone for 2 grams of wax and greening out. So it was like a little bit of a karma effect, but I still had a fire time. So I'm going to get right into it. So I was hanging out with, we're going to call the one kid Corey. You guys should know Corey if you've seen a few of my past stories. We're going to call this other kid Kyle. I don't know if I called him Kyle in the video of the doing X and getting geeked out and running from the cops video. I don't, but he's from there. And then we got another nigga we're going to call... By the way, if you're wondering why I said the N-word, I don't say it a lot, but I'm fucking like mixed, so don't get salt. But anyway, we're gonna call this kid Blake. So me, Corey, Kyle, and Blake are all hanging out. Kyle came to scoop me from my crib after a job interview I had, which I think I went okay. We went over to the next town over where Kyle's actually from, and to go scoop Corey. And after that, after riding around, we went and we finally scooped Blake, and then we went back to the town we're in, and then we sat down, and now I haven't smoked in a month, keep in mind. I smacked the bowl a few times, got a small little buzz going in me, and we're just thinking about, alright, who can we get more bud from, because we had like 50 bucks on us, right? And the plug wasn't answering, so I was thinking, hey, you guys want an easy quick lick, and Kyle's already planning on robbing someone earlier that day because that dude told him he was too scared to serve him like a 40 bag, so then that just pissed him off enough to want to rob him. He planned on staying in the 40 bag in the first place, I'm pretty sure. But what I'm getting at now is there's this kid from another town, maybe 15 minutes away, and we're gonna call this kid Jack. We'll call this kid Jack because I'm not about to expose this man's real name, but I was like, hey Jack, you got any bud? Cause I went to a welding class with this kid, and he's like maybe my size, a little bit taller than me, pale as fuck, looks kind of bitch made. So we're thinking we could pull an easy lick on us cause we're on our scumbag shit. We wanted something for free, so we're like, yo, you got any bud? And he's like, no, sorry, all I got's wax right now. And I was like, wax? Oh, okay. So I look back at my friends, and they're like, all right, no, run it up. So I was like, where you at? And he drops an address. He's like, let me know when you're close. So we're sitting there and we're just kind of like, we got a little adrenaline going. Like, we're ready to do this shit. Like, we're ready to hop on it. We're ready to get a free 2 grams. This dude goes, that's going to be 80. And we're like, 80? Because, I don't know. We had a lot of really good wax around here for about 25 a gram. And most people getting 25 a gram wax is some dog shit ass wax, but not around here. Like, we got people that make money on this shit. So, like, we don't got to worry about, like, taxes a lot. So this kid, he's wanting 80 for the 2 grams, 4-day G, which doesn't sound too fucking like... in anybody else's perspective of buying wax, that sounds like a good deal, but for us, we're not about that. We don't pay 40 a gram for wax over here unless it's like super good wax. We're normally paying like anywhere from like... Sometimes I can get it for 20, but we're paying like 25 to 35 at most on a normal, regular basis. So we're just we're running this kid shit anyway. We're getting the good old 5-finger discount on this bitch anyway. So we're like running it up. So we went over there, and so we pull up outside this kid's house, and his mom's outside. So we're thinking, what the fuck is this dude gonna do with his mom outside? And he texted us, and he goes, hey, come down the street. I was like, okay, what's going on? He's just like, go down the street, go down to the bottom of the hill. So we sit there and wait, and we're like getting in position to get the car ready to just skirt off. And so after about 5 minutes of waiting, that 5 minutes really pissed me off. But after about 5 minutes of waiting, he walks down there, and he's like, there's 4 of you guys. I'm like, yeah, is that a problem? There's 4 of us. Like, the 4 of us wanted some wax. Like, fuck you mean? And my buddy Corey goes, alright, nigga, drop it in the car. And I was like, okay, well, that definitely doesn't sound like we're trying to rob someone. But alright, and he goes, I'm not gonna drop it in the car when there's 4 of you guys there. This kid's playing it smart, right? As he should. And then, we're getting a little frustrated, and Kyle goes, nigga, run the fucking wax or you're gonna get jumped. Like, service the bag, get your money, or we're gonna jump you and take it anyway. And I was like, once he said that, like, I don't know, I didn't like change any facial expression, because you gotta have a poker face when someone says some shit that you're with. Sorry for that sound in the mic, but when someone says some shit like that, you gotta go along with it. Like, you're trying to get the shit secured. And so he goes, "Are you for real?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, we for real." And then he goes, "Okay, well, no, I want you to get out. I know you." And this kid's shaking a little bit. At this point, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm expecting this. I'm like, alright, I gotta make sure this ain't no dog shit ass wax, because we didn't come to another town. We didn't waste the gas to get this dog shit wax, you know. He's like, "I'm telling you, it's good, bro. I'm sorry. And he opens up the thing, and sorry for the noise again. I'm sorry, but he opens up the parchment paper, and I'm like, it's looking kind of dog shit, but it's smelling really gas. I'm like, alright, nigga, this ain't no 2 grams. And he goes, "Bet it is 2 grams." And I'm looking at him, and in one swift motion, I just snatched the shit right out of his hand. And I back up a little bit to get in the car. This dude steps up on me and puts his hand up on my chest like he's about to push me back. And I said, "Bro, don't even fuck with me right now. We're gonna get your shit stomped. Get walking." And he just looks at me and goes, "Why would you do this?" I said, "Get the fuck out of here." And, you know, he walked off, and I got back in the car, and then they're all laughing, and we're just like, we're inspecting this shit. Looking pretty dog shit, but it's smelling gas as fuck. So, you know, I hit up one of my other buddies from the welding class. I told him about it, and he's like, it was about funny as fuck. So we head back to Corey's garage after we go to Kyle's to pick up his rig, and then my torch is at Corey's. So we go ahead. Kyle gets the first hit off it. You know, he's coughing. He's giving us a good sign. You know, I go in for it. Mind you, I haven't smoked in a month. I take an okay sized dab, and I'm high as fuck, but I'm cooling. But I'm high as fuck. And then, you know, Blake goes through, and Corey goes through, and then me and Corey smoke a dart. And then Corey's like, "Alright, so what's going on? We doing some more of this shit?" Kyle's like, "I'm cooling. I don't want to do any more at the moment." And me and Blake at the same time go, "I do." And then we start laughing. We do a little pointing at each other shit. So we get our shit going, you know. And then fucking Kyle's like, "Fuck it, I'm not a bitch." And he goes in to take his other one, and he can't finish it. I'm like, "If you can't finish it, I can finish it." And he's like, "Nah, nigga, fuck off." But let alone he couldn't finish it, so I finished his dab. You know, it's good wax. It had us coughing, dude. We're smacking on it. So we were talking about doing big globs, and Blake gets one ready for me. He goes, "Hey, no, check this shit out," and he starts laughing. Kyle goes, "Oh shit." Corey goes, "Oh shit," and I'm thinking, I'm gonna green out, but fuck it, right? So I get the thing going, and I'm sitting there. I'm shoving the nail down in the fucking place where you put the wax down in, and I'm just ripping it hard. I'm fucking inhaling, blowing it out, inhale, blowing it out. You know, getting all this shit going. And halfway through doing this, I'm going, dude, I'm gonna be done fucked. I can just feel this shit creeping on me. But anyway, I go ahead and I finish most of it, and then I'm like, "Blake, you gotta clear this for me." So after that, you know, he gets his shit going, and we're all high as fuck, like walking around, you know, sitting down. After about 10 minutes of me smoking another dart and walking around, you know, I take a seat down on this cardboard. And so Kyle's sitting down as well. Blake and fucking Corey's still walking around stoned as fuck, and we're just like, oh shit, you know, what do we do now? And after a while, I start not feeling so good, you know, I'm getting green and not feeling, and I was thinking, it's about time I green out, you know, I've only greened out 2 times, you know, the experience after you green out, for me, at least, it's alright, because I still get to stay stoned as fuck for a while after I feel like shit for an hour or so. So, I'm kind of laying down on this cardboard at this point, and they're laughing, they're taking the fucking video, and I'm flipping off the camera like anyone else would do. And so we're chilling there. I'm like, "Bro, I feel like shit." And they're like, "You need some water?" And I was like, "Nah." And they're like, "You want to go outside and get some fresh air?" And I was like, "Nah, I am not moving." And then like, "Nigga, you need to." So after that, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm getting up. I'm not letting this shit control me." So I hop up, and I go and I lean over on the counter, and we're just sitting talking and laughing for a little bit. And I'm still feeling like greening out, you know. So I go outside and I get some fresh air, dude. I pet the dog. Oh, dude, that fresh air was fucking smacking it. If I ever told you I needed some fresh air, because when you green out off dabs, at least, you get so fucking hot, and just about no matter what you can do, like, you were not cooling down. So anyway, after a while, you know, they're like, "Alright, let's go." I was like, "Nigga, go where?" And they're like, we're gonna go into the town that I live in and me and Blake live in. So we hop in the car, I grab back and shit, and you know, we're just riding with the window down, and I'm fucking high. Like, we're all high, but I am high. Like, my speech is a little bit slurred, you know, I cannot walk exactly so straight. And you know, I'm just sitting there, I'm still not regretting it. Like, this is what I wanted. Like, I wanted to green out, because I wanted to get as high as I possibly could, and I got as high as I probably possibly could. You know, like, and the first time I greened out, I was kind of freaking out. The second time, not really. And then the third time, I was just completely cool. And like, I was like, you know, you gotta outweight this. You can't freak out. It's weed. I'm not gonna die. Like, I knew this shit. Like, I was just sitting there, like, they were just like, "No, you're reacting pretty well for greening out." I was like, "Yeah, it's just weed. You know, this is gonna go on for a few hours, then I'm gonna be cooling after this, you know." So After riding around for a while, not really doing much except me not feeling good, we run through the DQ drive-thru. I get a water. They get their shit. They eat. And then my mom calls me, and I'm talking on the phone to my mom, and I know I'm not doing as good as talking as I could be doing. And my mom's like, "You sound a little off," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She's like, "Are you eating?" I should have said yes because it kind of sounded like I had a mouthful of food, not exactly, but kind of. And my mom's like, "All right, no, why don't you run home? I want to see how you're doing." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" She's like, "No, I need you to come home." I was like, "God fucking damn it!" So we're sitting there and we're like, fuck. And, Kyle's kind of a smart mouth. And he's like, I'm not going in there. I'm not getting fucking bitch chat and all this shit. And to make a longer story short, to wrap up the video, after convincing my mom that I'd eaten an edible that I didn't know was an edible, all was well. And everything turned out to be fine. But if you guys did enjoy the story, please leave a like, comment what you want to see, and share this around. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thank you for the other 2 subs I got. See ya.